Greetings, cosmic consciousness family. If you have been feeling tired, then this is for you. If you have been feeling a feeling of laziness, then this is for you. If you have been feeling lethargic or exhausted, then this is for you. We're going to tap into this 444 hertz frequency to remove all negative energy and replace it with positivity and abundance and a vibration of flow and increase, harmony. I invite you to enjoy. Thank you for sitting in this energy, in the tree of life. Namaste. Still, it's a blessing, wonderful family. Health and wholeness. Love and light. Light a candle for protection for us, as always. Put some spirit, some protective spirit in the air with this incense, as always. I hope this hour finds everybody in the highest vibration possible. As for me, I'm feeling good today. It's been a long day. It's been a heavy energy over the collective. So I really hope everybody's feeling all right. I've been feeling the pull. It's actually been, I think I described it, energetically heavy and exhaustive. But anyway, we gonna push through, cause we ain't got no choice. I'm gonna start with a few forewords for the day. It was just interesting. Cause I received the text probably like an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago. It wasn't for me, but nonetheless, it was informative. It gave me something to speak about, even though I ain't gonna go into detail of what the text was about. It gave me something to speak to. When you have self-value, and the more self-value you have, the more you have self-control. The more you know your worth. And when you know your worth, no one can use you, or no one can tell you how to use it. You know how to use you best. I say that to speak to lower vibratory energies operating in manipulation over others. Unfortunately, we have the type of people in the world, and most times they're close to us, but we have the type of people in the world that have a need to be needed, and they will use you in that need to be or feel needed. And fortunately for me, and I hope for you, you recognize it. And when you recognize it, you know how to stand your ground and in the authority of yourself, and confront that energy, redirect it, transmute and change it, and use it right back, or give it, don't use it, give it right back to the person in the form of healing, because they don't recognize the damage that they do more to themselves trying to misuse others. Searching for oneself is a lifetime journey. It don't have to take a lifetime to do it. But life is what happens in the in-between. You can tell more about a person by the questions that they ask. Or you can tell more about a person about the questions they ask than the ones they answer. Man, I kind of went deeper than I expected, but yeah, I had to speak to that. Accept what you can't change. Change what you can, and seek wisdom. That's the serenity prayer. And I found myself having to use that in my grand rising early this AM. I get up about between 3 and 5 every morning, meditate. I actually get up all throughout the night, probably about every hour and a half. But yeah, I found, like I said, it was I was feeling a lot of energies pulling. And I know it wasn't, as for me, everything good with me, but I just felt the energies pulling in the collective. So I found myself quoting the serenity prayer. Accept what you can't change, change what you can, and seek wisdom. If you don't like what you see, then change the way you look at it. Every time the things that we see and want to bring change to, we're not in a position of power or authority to bring change to it. So the only way to change how it affects us is to change the way that we view it. Y'all know the motto. Let me take off these glasses so I can see. Because when I see, we all see. You heard? There's no challenge that can hold back a fighting spirit. No challenge. The power of your belief is strong. And I really need us to hear what I'm about to say. The power of your belief. I know what the power of my belief can do because I'm a living manifestation of what the power of my belief attracts into my life. So my message that I want y'all to hear is the power of your belief is strong for good or bad. So it's a reason why I say feel good for no reason at all. Feel good for no reason at all. Stay positive. And we hear it. It's a trendy cliche now. But it's a secret to it for those who can apply it in their life. And actually, what made me speak to that was it was a cricket in here last night while I did my video last night. So I looked up cricket, and the cricket was speaking to belief. So, and what I looked up from what cricket signifies, I just paraphrased it to the power of your belief is strong for good or bad. That's the important part. For good or bad, whatever you believe, it activates and creates in your life. So, if your thoughts, if your belief system is based on benevolence and goodness, you should see that in your life. If it's based on negativity and chaotic activity, you're probably gonna see that in your life. So, change the way you look at things, and you may see that effect occur in your daily life. Do not distort your own ideas. Trust your own intuition before believing others. Refusing change and movement creates problems. Don't get stuck in living routine. Living is a ritual thing. With that, we're going to proceed into the 80K loop, Law of Life. We're still in the section of Ascended Masters, Cosmic and Divine Beings. Page 290. We're on the Archangel Gabriel. That's the proper pronunciation from how I was taught. Gabriel. Gabriel, the Archangel of Resurrection, is of the fourth ray. He dwells in the fourth realm or sphere and works with therapists there. He knows well the divine plan of each life stream belonging to Earth, as he is well acquainted with the Christ selves or the higher selves. He came to Earth and has stayed for the purpose of holding the divine concept for every individual and his divine plan, as well as for the Earth. His service is to induce the feeling into the outer consciousness of the reality of each one. His service is to induce the feeling into the outer consciousness of the reality of each one of our own Christ self and becoming one with it, of resurrecting the latent or hidden powers within each life stream. Gabriel promised Mary before she took embodiment as the mother of Jesus that he would bring to her outer consciousness at the right time the mission she was to fulfill, and then enable her to see Yeshua's I Am presence. This enabled her to hold that concept of perfection, that visualization for Yeshua all through his lifetime. He also assisted in the resurrection of Yeshua's body. He was the angel who rolled away the stone from the tomb on that first Easter morn. He has golden hair. His keynote is intermezzo from the opera Cavalleria Rusticana. The being Hope. The being Hope and Gabriel are twin rays. Hope is eternal. Hope is eternal. That's heavy. Hope is eternal. It is ever present, even in the darkest hours of anyone's life. The quality, hope, is that one may proceed into greater light. There is deep within each one a ray of hope of some kind. A hope. That is because the cosmic being Hope has implanted a ray of her quality within each one of us, and through that she can intensify the feeling of hope at any moment. That way she assists the higher selves, or our Christ self, to fulfill the divine plan. Her service is to instill and sustain hope and enthusiasm in everyone. Hope gives a feeling of expectancy and buoyancy. She is the spirit of resurrection. She and Gabriel work from the resurrection temple. Hope does give a feeling of expectancy and buoyancy. Hope keeps us going. Hope keeps us having a drive. Hope keeps us having a will to live if hope don't burn out. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I hope we all got something from this to keep our hope going as we continue to resurrect ourselves by getting to know ourselves more intimately and more deeply as we move along. Once again, I thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for sharing this space of energy with me. And just thank you in general. Thank you for your love, support, and donations. My Cash App is $SAI-WOODAGOD. That's $Salvo to God. As always, stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. One.